Hi guys, welcome back to SongMaker for our last and most advanced lesson. For this one, I want you to change right from the start to the piano sound and go ahead and add these first two notes down at the bottom. You hear those there. Now go to our settings menu and we have the start on option. And right now it's set on what's called middle C. C is the name of the note. We'll talk about that last at the end. Right now what we have is clicking on this, and let's go to low C. Okay, there's two options there. We just changed to low. Now unclick and re-click and see how the sound changed. A much lower sound. This sound up here is now the sound that used to be down there. We moved an entire octave of sound. Remember, matched colors, those were called octaves, down. Let's go back to our settings menu. Let's add a third octave, and let's go all the way up to a high C for our starting. That didn't seem to work. 3 octaves. There we go. Much higher. Much higher. This is going to give you some options. If we do 3 octaves, we can go a higher 3 octaves, we can go middle, and we can go low. So that again is going to give you options for sounds. The other thing that we can change is the actual letter name that we're starting on. Let's go ahead and just click this one called D, the letter that comes after C. Oh, that changed our color. Oh, that's a different note. That is definitely a different note. Every time we change, we're going to get a different one. Let's change to E, see what that looks like. Oh, that gives us our yellows. Let's change to F. That gives us our greens. Let's try one of these ones we haven't talked about yet. This is called an F sharp, and that's also called a G flat. We'll talk about what that means later in a most advanced lesson. Let's see what that gives us. Another color entirely. If you notice, the options you have here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. The reason we have all these options here is to match that chromatic scale that we used in one of our other exercises. The double names, again, we'll talk about that before, but having a sharp and a flat, A sharp, B flat, those little symbols, is to make sure that we fit into the chromatic scale of 12. Otherwise, we'd have more notes than we could handle. Again, we'll talk about that later. That about does it for SongMaker. There are so many options that you guys can play around with to make an awesome and amazing song. When you're happy with what you've done, go ahead and click Save, and it will generate a nice little link that you can select, copy, and share. You can share it to your teacher. Your teacher might have an assignment. I might have an assignment. And these videos are to show you how to play around with your song and make it what you want. You could download it onto your device if you like or are okay. If you can't do it on your school device, you can do it at home. I've had a lot of fun with this. I hope you guys have a lot of fun with this. Happy experimenting, and I'll see you in another video soon. Bye-bye.